Hey Sky Fam, what is up? It's your girl Ariel Rose, and we are on a new week, on a new trip. Today is day one. As you can see, I'm clearly not working today because I'm in my hotel room already, but I commuted in this morning. I took let me tell y'all about my morning first of all. Hold up. So this morning, to make sure that I was here by 9 a.m., I usually like to take this one flight that's like at 8:10, but it's usually so likely that I get pushed down the standby list so much that I go on another carrier that has an earlier flight at like 7:15 or something like that. I usually want to go on later one, of course, just to get that little bit extra time. Yesterday I was home and I slept like all day. I don't know what hit me, but I had just finished like a 4-day. I only had the 1 day off. I was exhausted, y'all. I was probably asleep on and off from like 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then I was up until like 4 a.m. It was a mess. Anyways, I decided that I was gonna go on the 7:15 flight, and I booked it at like 5 in the morning. So apparently I didn't check in, and I thought I checked in. And so I get to the gate like right at the end, like as one of the last passengers is getting on, and they're like, we don't see anybody else on like awaiting a seat assignment. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I booked it. They're like, well, you're not checked in. And so literally like it was door closing time, so they didn't check me in. And I didn't get on that flight, and I got there just as the door was about to close. So I was like, this is how my day is about to be. Like, this is how my morning is starting. So then I was just hoping that the other carrier, I would make it onto the flight, and it was looking like I might, but you never know. Sometimes you get to the airport and like sometimes you look at it and you're like number 16, and you get to the airport and you're number 38. So like it really can be like that sometimes. So I ended up going to the other gate. There was 5 seats left and I was number 5 without a seat assignment left. So then even when like boarding is basically over, I had noticed she hadn't called my name or anything, even though I knew I had to have had a seat on there. And I always go up to the gate. When I first changed terminals and I went to the gate, I was like, hi, I'm just making sure that I'm checked in. And then that, you know, how's it looking? That's kind of what I always ask. And I feel like it's always good to just go up to the gate so that that gate agent can see your face, they can know your name, and just always be really polite with your gate agents. Y'all, it's a team effort, okay? To get on these flights, it's a team effort. Be nice to your gate agents, okay? I'm kind of like walking up to her. I'm the last person, you know. She was like, oh, I don't see you on here. I was like, I checked in with you earlier. I was like, remember? And she was like, yeah, you did. She was like, you know what? I was about to release your seat. Y'all. Anyways, I got on the flight, got in, perfect timing. Around like noonish, I got a call that I'm going to be put on ready tomorrow at 5:40 a.m. And then I have a 4-day trip coming up. This is a 6-day bucket. If you've been in the Sky Fam, if you've been around, you know the thing I probably only despise more I hate to put it that way, then a 6-day bucket is 1 day off in between buckets. As a commuter, 1 day off in between buckets is like, why are you doing this to me? Because it's not enough time to really get home and be able to decompress and then come back to work. It's really kind of rough having 1 day off in between buckets as a commuter. But if there's anything I dislike more, it's 6-day buckets. And it's because it always finds a way to bite me. And this time it wasn't even on purpose. I wasn't trying to sacrifice, you know, like days for another time. It was a complete accident that I did this. Very upset about it. Anyways, it's okay. So today is day 1 of that bucket, and I'm not being used today. That's usually what happens. There is some day in a 6-day bucket that I'm not used, and I like to be used, okay? Use me. Okay, hey Sky Fam, today is another new first. So I was checking to see what time, double check what time my report was for my ready today, and that I had an assignment put on me. And so when I went to go check it,
I had a deadhead and it said LIMO on there, and then I was going to be working a 200 flight, which I haven't done in a while. So I'm about to go catch my limo right now. So I came down like from ground transportation. There was someone with like a little tablet like sign with my name on it, and they're bringing the car around now. I don't know if it's gonna be actually a limo or just like a black car. I don't know, we're gonna find out when it pulls up. But this drive is like almost 2 hours. This is the most interesting schedule I've ever had. This is like, how did I get this? But I guess they really needed someone to come out of that airport, and there wasn't a direct flight, I guess. I don't know. This is very interesting. It is boot season, so I am officially wearing boots now. So I had all of 8 passengers on that flight. It was freezing on that flight. And the 200s in the summer, they're so hot. In the winter, they're freezing. I feel like my toes are about to fall off.